I must say you chose one of the most difficult laser and in one of the most difficult, population in dermatology to subspecialize in. Our next speaker is Dr. Kentaro Oku, who is going to talk to us about the use of picosecond technology in the treatment of pigmentation and dermal revitalization. Dr. Oku is a cosmetic dermatologist and director of Hills Grace Clinic in Japan. He is a specialist of energy-based devices for total skin rejuvenation and body contouring. He's on a number of advisory boards for major laser companies and skincare product companies, and he's been running research and training centers to develop new techniques and treatment methods. Welcome, Dr. Oku.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for introducing me, Doctor. I'm Dr. Kentaro Oku from Yokohama, Japan. It's a great honor to be a part of this prestigious ASCD symposium. Frankly speaking, I wanted to attend in person, but the situation is not so easy. I will present on Zoom. So I will share my screen. Okay, let's get started. As the doctor introduced, my specialty is cosmetic dermatology with energy-based devices. Among them, picosecond technology is one of my favorites. Today, I present about picosecond technology in a treatment of pigmentations and dermal revitalization. Now, please let me start with a question to all. What do we need to revitalize skin, including pigment removal? I think there would be a lot of answers, like IPL, retinol, depigmenting agents, and laser. I think each answer is correct. As you know, the target we face is degenerated skin that has excess melanin accumulation in dermis or epidermis, low activity of epidermal turnover, and dermal extracellular matrix degeneration. So what we have to do is clear. 1, breaking excess melanin to ease its removal. 2, enhancing epidermal turnover. And 3, remodeling extracellular matrix in dermis. We have many kinds of choices to get these effects, but with picosecond technology, we can cover all of these at the same time. To get multiple effect with picosecond laser within the same treatment procedure, it's important to use the right irradiation method for each aim. As you know, picosecond alexandrite laser, a PicoSure, has multiple handpieces. 1, high-frequency zoom handpiece for breaking excess melanin. Middle-frequency flat handpiece for epidermal regeneration. And a fractionated focus handpiece for dermal remodeling. Although each one has high capability to get result, it's important to combine them to extract full potential. The only point is balance. As you know, all the layers of skin affect each other. So if you use biased combination technique like this, the adverse effect like PIH will be caused in high instance. So I have used this balance for all layer revitalization, including pigment removal. The results have been great for past 6 years with this balance. Let me show you some cases. This case is 47 years old female. I hope the resolution of the images at the venue is high enough to do. She had ectodermal pigmentations and acne scar as dermal damage. Besides, her skin had been rough and lost elasticity in recent years. So it was necessary to regenerate epidermis and remodel dermis for her to improve skin. I used this energy balance to her. And I explained that it took a few months to be able to feel the change of skin by herself. And after 5 session treatment, her skin has smooth surface and regained elasticity without excess melanin. This is before and after. Since I used middle French spot shot to access melanin destruction, PIH would not bother her during the treatment period. The next case is 53 years old female. As you can see, her skin has epidermal melasma on her cheek. If we use high-frequency zoom shot on her skin, aggravation would not be evitable. So I use this balanced irradiation for her. After 5 sessions of treatment, her skin condition was improved without any adverse effect before and 5 times after. I think it's important to avoid further skin trouble because she had bad time so long until then. The next case is horizon nevus. It's also called acquired dermal melanocytosis or acquired bilateral nevus of aorta-like macules. Since she also had periorbital wrinkles, I had to apply enough laser energy into dermis. So I used relatively high frequency to each macule with zoom handpiece and multiple shots with focused handpiece. Treatment interval was set to 3 months to avoid over-treatment. After 7 sessions of treatment, her unwanted pigments and wrinkles were gone like this. This is before, 7 times after. With this method, I don't need to use high frequency to dermal melanocytosis because laser energy with large spot size will go deeper than with small spot. This case had horizon nevus too. She was 71 years old and got plenty of photo damage, as you can see. So it was necessary to remodel all layers of skin. This case is a good indication of PicoSure treatment, I think. And after 5 sessions of treatment, remodeling process of her skin was completed like this. This is before and after. Her satisfaction was so high because all the skin troubles were gone without experiencing unwanted recovery time. Now, some doctors might think this method took so long to get result. I agree with you. Until now, I could not shorten the treatment period because of the limitation of the machine or PicoSure technology. But a few months ago, I got a new alternative, PicoSure Pro. This new technology has several features that are better than previous one. Among these features, I will show you one of them, new adjustable frequency system. As you can see, it can adjust frequency up to about 2 times with the same spot size. The range of frequency was expanded at any spot size. Of course, 2 mm to 5 mm spot has same adjustable frequency. For example, if you use 6 mm handpiece, your minimum frequency would be 0.58 joule, but the maximum would be 1.06. It's a 2 times. It's a very good change. As a result, it can apply high frequency with larger spot size enough to penetrate the thick skin tissue. With this new adjustable fringe, the balance could be changed. We can expand the efficacy of these three like this. This is a previous one. This is a new one. I think the clinical results are more important than specification of the device. So I will show you some of these for the first time in the world. This case has seborrheic keratosis around her lower eyelid and rough skin on her cheek. I used larger spot size with the same friends to PicoSure older one to treat her skin. I expected that new one would decrease the number of treatment sessions. And as a result, after one session of treatment, almost all the pigments were removed, while the texture of the skin also improved. This is before and after. I took about 3 times of sessions with previous one to remodel her skin, but the new one had high efficacy with 1 session. And this case had thick and deep pigmentations on her right zygomatic area. Usually, a high frequency single shot is indicated to this region, but I use middle frequency large spot shots on it. With 1 session of treatment, thick pigmentation and small pigmentations around her cheek were removed. This is before, this is after. The effect of new one, PicoSure Pro, were also seen in skin texture, as you can see. And this one is resistant to other laser treatment. She had melasma on zygomatic area, and I hope you can see it, and the thick seborrheic keratosis on cheek. As you know, it's difficult to remove light color pigmentations without stimulating melanocytes. So I use PicoSure Pro using balanced irradiation technique. After 1 session of treatment, her melasma was controlled and pigments of seborrheic keratosis were almost removed. This is before and 1 session after. And of course, her skin texture was improved. And the last one is horizon nevus. The colorable pigmentations were light. While she has sensitive skin, it's difficult to improve her skin with 1 or 2 treatments of PicoSure. But the new one, she got result with 1 treatment session. This is before and after. As you know, the penetration depths of laser affect the number of treatment sessions. The new adjustable frames enable me to use high frames with light spot size. The difference between new one and previous one is obvious. Lastly, let me cover today's issue. PicoSure technology has high capability to revitalize skin, including pigment removal. To get skin revitalized, it's important to use and combine right irradiation technique for each one. The balance of energy density is critical to get high clinical result without adverse event. With new adjustable frames system or new one, we can enhance treatment efficacy and efficiency. Thank you for your kind attention.